Hello, hello, hello. How are we all this evening? Drop a comment, say hello.
Hi guys.
So
Oh,
you gone
I've
dark.
already got it. It's the
Got
lights gone.
the missus watching Strictly Come Dancing.
Yo,
I don't know what the
I'd
nipper's
rather,
doing.
I'd rather drink sour milk.
Oh, you and me both, mate. Hi, Liam.
Hello. Hi Liam.
So we'll just have a bit of a natter for a few minutes and let people. Hi, Paul. Let some people come in. So if you haven't already, there is a list of the lots. I have added another couple of lots to the proceedings. One of
Hi
them
Paul.
is some stem plants, fertilizer, and liquid carbon, and the other one is some more Caridina shrimp. So some of the lots are mine, some of the lots are Kaz's, and some of the lots are David's, and I'll mention sort of as we go through whose lots what, and the sort of the order of service is going to be that we'll sort of go through a lot. We'll hit starting bid, and then if you guys want to bid, you just comment. And what I'll do is, because there's a delay on here of about 45 seconds, it will be the comment that starts, which is the only way I can do it, and then we'll set a 3-minute timer. So Rob's graciously agreed to sort of watch the chat for me and be sort of master of ceremonies, bid counter. And when I type end, if you put a bid in after I type end, so it's going to be around a 3-minute timer if I remember to set it on, because I always blooming forget. But once I've typed end, that's it. Any bids after that won't be counted, and the winning bid will win that. So I'll quickly go through a list of what we've got up. So lot one, hi Gord. Lot one is a Botanicals box. Obviously, this is just
Hey God. I do
you.
apologise in advance as well. If you hear bang bang bang, there's fireworks going off in the background.
No worries. And I'll apologise for my LEDs. And it's obviously UK only. If you buy shrimp, there is a next day guarantee. They'll go out Monday. If you buy shrimp from me, that is. So there is a next day DOA. They always get sent out raw mail, guaranteed 1 p.m. I'll send them out on Monday unless you ask me not to. If you live in Highlands and Islands and that 1 p.m. guarantee doesn't apply, the DOA won't apply either. My postage is, I've just kept it really simple. Dry goods are £5. I will combine postage on dry goods up to 2 kilos. Likewise, my live shipping is £10, and if you buy more than one lot of shrimp, it will go over to £10 because it moves into the next bracket. So £10, I think I can get away with 800 grams. But obviously with
Yeah.
water and stuff, you can't get away with more than 800 grams really, unless you're shipping shrimp in tiny amounts of water, which I'm not prepared to do. So everybody else, I'll mention their shipping rates. So David, I've got it on a spreadsheet, and once we go through, and then the idea will be that we'll go into an image. So I'll click on an image. It should load in a second, and this will be the lot. And then what that image will do, that image will stay on screen up until I type end. So I'll type start and I'll type end. I'm wondering, Rob, maybe we should leave the image up and talk about it for 45 seconds first.
Whatever, yeah. It makes sense,
Because,
and then people know
because
what they're getting.
because of a delay, yeah. So, but it is what it is. So, might give it a few more minutes for other people to join, get notifications and stuff. Diwali celebrations, yeah, it probably is, yeah. Although it was Diwali yesterday. Although
Here it's just a lot of people can't do bonfire night on the 5th of November because it's a weekday, so a lot of them do it at the weekend.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So the only other thing for me really is that I'll mention other people's shipping. Their shipping is pretty standard across the board. There's one lot that, because of the weight of it, goes over 2 kilos. It's quite a big piece of wood with some plants on, and I'll mention that sort of as we get to that. But I don't know if you've got anything else to add to that, Rob.
No.
Okay, so let me get my spreadsheet up then. I might just pull this up as a picture. Let me get my spreadsheet up, and the first lot is this mixed botanicals box. So I normally sell these, I think, for £12.99. Does somebody want to start me at £7?
£7 starting bid.
I'll type it in actually. Just
Them
type it in, guys.
Cobra Leaves did well in my tags.
Oh, the Cobra Leaves.
Yeah, the Cobra Leaves.
Let me get a timer up. Let me get a timer up. So there is a list of what's in here. It's quite a big botanicals box. There's various leaves. There's a couple of sort of higher value items, such as the Indian almond bark. And Paul, if you're wondering if you can collect, you can indeed. So you don't have to pay postage. If you want to collect, you're more than welcome to collect. So there's jackfruit leaves, Indian almond leaves, cobra leaves, Indian almond bark, banana leaves, lotus pods. I think there's Casurina cones, Bakuli pods.
There's a lot there.
Putka pods. I think there's what are the little other cones, Rob? Alder cones.
Alder Cones.
There's
Petchii.
Oh, what are they called? The bell cups, the bells. See the bells on there, Rob?
Yeah, I don't.
Can't think what they're called. Eucalyptus bells. All great botanicals to put in a shrimp tank or a black water tank. So if anyone does want to bid, just type your bid in, and there is 1 minute 30 left.
90 seconds. I wasn't so broke, Glenn. I'd bid on it myself.
Oh, it's good value. So I think they're £12.99. So it's just over half normal selling price. And that £5 postage is thanks, Liam. That £5 postage is
£7.50.
that £5 postage is I mean, they'll go out Monday, but it's track 24, so you'll get it Tuesday.
That's a great deal for something.
If Royal Mail are playing ball.
Is that jackfruit leaves in there as well?
Yeah.
I love me jack. Oh, I didn't see the Indian almond bark at the top.
Yeah, Indian almond bark, banana leaves.
30 seconds left.
I need to pull my spreadsheet up. Cool. So that's a win for Liam. Let me just make a note. And if you message me on Facebook, Liam, I'll pass you the details over and stuff. So just make a note of the winning bid.
Here's a question before you go on.
Yep.
Where's Fish Farm link?
It should be there because it's been scheduled for ages.
Yeah.
Let's see if it pops up. It doesn't normally comment. It normally just does stuff, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And it has been scheduled for over 6 hours. I think
Hi,
it's
guys.
6 hours. Oh, you'll get a GB sticker as well. In with your order, Liam.
I got some Craig's Catfish Cave stickers today from Australia.
My picture, I'll tell you what, I need to get my photographic skills up and running.
You do, definitely.
Okay, so this one is Fire Red Neocaridina. I think.
Should have asked me for some pictures, Glenn. I've got some beautiful pictures of them.
Of my Fire Reds?
Yeah, well, the man, but from you.
Oh, come on, what's going on here? There you go. So next lot up then is 10 plus 1 of my Fire Neocaridinas.
A nice example.
Fire Red Cherry Shrimp. Again, I think these normally, I could be wrong, depends if I've got them on sale. So I think I normally sell them for £35 for 10, but sometimes I put them on sale for 25 quid. And we're going to start the bidding on this one at £17. So this is low, like
£17 starting bid.
Half price. And I'm going to go in £2 increments on these, and I'll type this into the box. So
I've got some of these guys, and they'll produce, as with any shrimp, they do produce some culls, but the majority of them are solid red. Ten plus 1, Fire Red, Neocaridina.
and let's start that timer.
Beep.
I was saying to Rob earlier, if anyone could see me on the side, why would you want LEDs in vapes, like flashing LEDs, unless they're specifically aimed at children? Hi, Jeff.
I don't see Jeff.
It always goes back to restream, and it shouldn't be restream. I should comment as me. So my stream elements is working, but no fish farm link again. So anyone want to grab a bargain here?
£17 start bid. Fire Red Neocaridina. I've got these myself.
All this is at my house, Mr. G. And we're coming up to 1 minute 30 left, but I'll put them in comments. It's easier to see it in comments because they're instant rather than delay. can't even sell cherry shrimp. Look at that. High grade cherry shrimp at that.
Certainly won't get them for that price on eBay. You'd be paying 3 times that price.
My local shop. I mean, obviously he's got overheads and stuff, but he sells 3 washed out cherry shrimp for 20 quid. And he's come down. They used to be $6.95 each. And they're nowhere near as good as these. Like nowhere near. They're coals. And
I've seen them in shops myself, Glenn.
When I was breeding them, I asked if he'd buy some off or do trades, and he said people normally give them to me. So they're being given to him, and he's selling them for 20 quid per 3. So somebody wants 10 shrimp, it's 60 quid. Unreal.
Yeah.
Well, 9 shrimp. Okay. No sale on that one then. That's fine. I'll keep breeding them. I had a guy come. He bought online, and he was local, and he says, "Can I come and fetch them?" And I says, "Yeah, no problem." And he picked them up. I got them ready for him. Picked them up. Took them home, and he messaged me a bit later, and he said, "Are these cherry shrimp, Neocaridina?" I says, "Yeah." He said, "I thought they were just basic cherry shrimp at that price." He said, "I've not seen stuff this good." Hi FM, how you doing?
Good evening, FM.
Right, it's all right. I keep moving. This is why I need that second screen, Rob. Is this my third one? Yes. Okay, so third auction then is mixed Caridina. So I normally sell my mixed Caridina. These are soft water shrimp. So if anyone, so that's all right, FM. So if anyone is interested in these, they are soft water shrimp. They're from my mixed tank. So this is everything that I've decided that I want to move on, and doesn't quite hit the grade. If it's your first Caridina tank, absolutely stunning to watch a mixed tank, and every Caridina owner should have a mixed tank. If you do want to set up Caridina, I'm happy to hold these for you until you're ready, and I'll try and give you a good mix of different colours and different patterns. So I'll try not to give you 2 of the same thing. I know there are a lot of steels and blue bolts here, but I will give you a mix.
Good evening, Kaz.
Evening, Kaz. So this is again 10 plus 1.
10 plus 1.
Mixed Caridina.
Is that both sexes, males and females?
Whatever I pick out, I'll pick 10. But yeah, there'll be mixed. Yeah. There'll be mixed sexes in here. Yeah, I won't just pick out males. I mean, if I pick 11 out and you don't get a female, there's something not quite right. And I'm not one of those people who take shrimp out and puts them in my mixed tank because they're males. I take them out because I'm trying to get the best quality out of the ones that are left in the tank. So anything that's sort of.
Everyone keeps saying hello, Jeff, but I don't see you, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff's in there.
Oh, so right, okay. I don't see him.
I'm just typing, guys.
Ugh.
And the timer's off. So if you hear the timer's off, if you do hear me, the timer's off a long while after I'll put that message in. That's how much of a delay there is between the audio, video, and the actual messaging. Margaret? Who Margaret? Hi, Sir Joffrey. The Joffrey of Belgica. Is Rob showing you his legs?
No, stretch back. I've got shorts on.
So £18 start bid on these guys, £1 increments. Let me put. I think the problem with Caridina is there's not many Caridina keepers, or the people that are sort of people that want to do it haven't got tanks set up yet.
Everybody wants them, but when they say, can they live in tap water? No.
Yeah.
But don't so. Some can. Not all.
Yeah, these won't live in tap water. Sir Glenn of England with that moustache. Somebody, I think it was Mal. Says, I think Mal called me something wing commander or something, wing commander, and I said no, that's flight lieutenant.
Welcome in, Joff. Welcome in, God. Welcome in, FM.
The waxes.
Welcome in, Mr. G.
The wax has moved off a little bit.
Yeah, this is the thing. FM, it's always the same. That's the sensible route and answer.
But as I said, if anyone does want to bid, I will honour that once your tank's up and running and cycled. And my mixed tank changes all the time because I've got stuff coming out of my other tanks into my mixed tank.
Got to have a mixed tank for Caridina anyways if you want multiple ones, because if you cull them, all your culls end up in your mixed tank.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the weird thing is cherry shrimp, they call them coals.
Hello, Kim.
And they go in a coal tank. With Caridina, they go in a mixed tank, which is weird.
I've got Caridina with Neocaridina now in with my histogramma and 200 ppm TDS.
So you've got what? Sorry, Rob.
I've got Caridina in my histogramma tank, and it's arrow mixed with tap water.
Oh yeah, but a lot will depend on your tap water. A lot. I know some
18
of the
18 bid.
On.
Oh, it missed it.
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone.
It was too late, sir.
Okay, so these are all Aquadip foods.
I use these.
They've got my label on, so Aquadip do a feature where when you buy from Aquadip, you have to give them a couple of weeks' notice that you can choose from various designs and put your own logo on, which I've done here. So they are good quality Dutch aquarium feeds.
Yeah, Dutch food. Very good quality.
They're all 100 mil, and we've got an Algae Wafers, a Catfish mini pellets, a Colour Flakes, a Tropical Flakes, and a Spirulina Granules.
Hi, Richard.
Algae Wafers, I use these to feed my isopods. Probably an expensive way to feed my isopods, but I use these to feed my isopods. I use them to feed my shrimp. I use them to feed
they're very versatile.
My snails and my guppies will actually peck at them as well.
The catfish pellets go down well with corridorus.
Yeah, they're a very small catfish pellet.
The colour flake and colour granules go down with most fish. That's shell dwellers, tetras, African tetras, rainbow fish, pygmy peacock gobies, synodontids.
They are good foods. They are good foods. And obviously the Spirulina Granules are for anybody that's, or any inhabitant that's more of an an algae-based feeder, or they're more vegetarian, but all fish will eat them anyway. So that's 5 100ml pots. Start bid £12, £1 increments, £5 shipping, 3 minutes from now. Yeah, they are good, and obviously Plex with the Algae Wafers as well. That's £5 shipping, guys. I must have shifted and hit 5 at the same time, but it's £5 shipping. It's I think unless I run it that way, I don't think I can run my ticker tape. Where is it? There you go. Yeah, my Plex love them as well, and the shrimp. When I feed the Plex, the shrimp are on it, and the snails, everything's on them. So rabbit snails, mystery snails, ramshorn snails. Did you see how many ramshorn come off that pair, Rob?
Yeah.
Millions, man.
Yeah, I had a bit of a ramshorn culley earlier on. I did on my tank today, and while I was overing them up, I got my fat tube out, and I just sucked them all into a bucket.
How many? I've got some pinks off them blues as well.
Yeah, take the pinks out. If you want to keep them all blue, and you want to keep them blue leopards.
I've got a tank of pinks as well.
Well, put the pinks with the pinks.
Should have waited, Kaz, and had it with the one that's been picked up today. Save your postage. Sell loads of this food and use loads of it. And what I'm a nightmare for doing is using something off the shelf and forgetting to take it out of stock, and then somebody will order it and I haven't got any.
1 minute left.
So what's a tub of fish food these days? £5, £4?
Yeah.
So you got 5 tubs here for £12. And 30 seconds left to get a bid in.
30 seconds. That came through exactly the same time as you said that there.
Did it?
Yeah, on my tablet it did.
Oh, no delay then.
And on my TV.
That's good. No delay. Can't wait to get all my cables in.
Thank you, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
Give it time, Glenn.
Let's I don't mind if they don't sell, because they'll just be back on the website at full price, so it doesn't really bother me. Okay, next we've got 4 5cm potted plants. This is a Cryptocoryne mix. You'll get 1 pot of Cryptocoryne nevellii, 1 pot of Cryptocoryne petchii, 1 of walkerii, and 1 of Wenditii brown. And we're going to start this one at 4 pots of crypts.
I have all these plants as well, guys, and they've all transitioned lovely. A little bit of melt back, but not fully. Some of them actually don't melt back.
Let's do, what was the starting bid on those? Tell you what, I'm going to be generous. I'm going to lower that.
I've literally got every single one of them species. Yeah.
Okay, so this one we're gonna do. I've dropped the price on these actually from last week. So 4 pots of crypts, 12 quid starting bid. So that's £3 a pot. These go
Nice.
between £5 and £7, depending on where you buy them from.
I've seen them at £9.
£12 starting bid, £5 postage, £1 increments, 3-minute timer starting now.
Good evening, Jeffro.
Hi, Jeffro.
I'll just turn my camera off while I'm smoking, and you'll get no complaints.
Well, all you can see with me is
You certainly couldn't go into a shop and buy 4 pots of crypts and come out
12
with change.
Oh, definitely not. I can become a genie. I can blow a cloud of smoke and vanish into the ether here. See, look. Anyone want to start this one at 12 quid? 4 pots of Cryptocoryne. We've got nevellii, walkerii, petchii, and Wendtii brown.
Can't believe no one's dropped a little cheeky bid in yet.
Probably too close to Christmas. People's thinking I need to
Yes,
run to me money.
it's always the case.
Or the price increase in.
No, I don't need any.
No, Jeffro is overloaded with them. He's had millions off me.
I've got loads.
I'm surprised Sam's not in here, actually. I bet he's fell asleep again or forgot. Shrimponius. So
I'm overloaded. I'm overloaded with Cryptocoryne, literally. I'm actually at the point now where I can harvest pieces of Cryptocoryne out of other tanks to set up other tanks.
That one that I put in the escape tank, you know, it's gone crazy, man. I missed the one. I know it's 12 is a steal. It's only because I'd got them left over from the last auction that I'm letting them go at. Probably less than cost. I'd need to look.
It's pretty much trade price, Glenn.
And then some. I think it's actually below what I paid by the time I always send labels out in my plant, which you have to pay extra for.
They're 34 pence each.
I don't think they're that dear. I think they're.
There they are.
Yeah, they might be actually.
Yeah.
And I think the trays are 34p and they've gone up to 45p. And I think the labels are 16p or something like that. That's it, guys. That one's gone. So that they're going to get planted in my own tanks.
They're a good choice. Mine are doing really, really well. Oh, Bucephalandra.
Buces, yeah. I think I might be wrong. I think there's 2 bundles of Buce. They are different, but they might have the same ones in both bundles. But obviously, anyone who keeps Buce knows that they're not a cheap plant anyway. But let me just put no sale in this spreadsheet.
Bucephalandra Biblis, Bucephalandra Lamandau, Bucephalandra Caterina.
Tell you what, let's make it interesting.
Biblis grows really nice if you attach it to bogwood or driftwood. Lamandau does better on rock.
I've dropped the price from last week.
It is good, and you probably even then you're probably only going to get a snippet of one of these.
Most of these sell for in the UK anywhere between £6 each and £9 each. I've seen them for. At least. Keep an eye on the time, and I'll put my 1 minute 30 in this time.
Yeah. Which would have had done these on my auction when I used to sell shrimp lab. So you could have seen all the shrimp lab and stuff.
I think I've got these on the website at £6.99 a pot, and I'm cheaper than most. So there's 21 quid worth of what I'd normally sell for 21 quid here for £13.50 starting bid. Need to drum up some more viewers, I think.
Yeah, it takes. Rome wasn't built in a day. You'll come back in a year's time when you do an auction still, and it'll be a very different story.
But Buce are a slow grower, but they're quite hard to kill. If you suffer with algae problems, you'll struggle with Buce. But if you don't suffer with algae problems, you'll be all right with Buce. Now that's for all three. That's for all three pots.
Yeah, my epistogrammer of fully coloured up Kaz eating the California blackworm and sugar fix today, along with brown shrimp.
Paul's put a bid in. Thanks, Paul.
Paul's bid's $13.50.
Yeah, I did, Kaz. Yeah.
I shared it too, Kaz, but it's going to take time, Glenn. It was always going to take time.
10 seconds, guys.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Winner is Paul. Well done, Paul.
Bargain, that is.
That middle one goes nice on wood. The one on the left-hand side, the Lamandau, put it on rock. And try not to put them in a too high light. Don't let them in too bright a light. Put them in a bit of shaded area. That'll prevent any blackbeard algae, anything like that, creeping in.
So what did I do then at 450? Let me get a calculator up.
I've got a short, Kaz. There's a short on my of the epistogrammer. I've got some more fish coming as well. Yeah, well done, Paul.
So those worked out at £4.50 a pot, which is good. This is similar, but these are in pairs. So there's 2 lots of Caterina and 2 lots of Lamandau.
Caterina is one of my favourites.
And I'll start them at the same price I did these. And trust me when I tell you that was less than cost. I'm not lying.
This was a year ago. I'd have won all these. No worries, Kaz. Yeah, I've been doing a few. I got some caves from Australia from Craig's Catfish Cave. The mill started cleaning the cave out already. So I should have baby pleco eggs anytime.
Okay, so we're just about to start the timer here, guys.
Right, God.
So again, 4 pots, 2 Caterina, 2 Lamandau. Start bid at £18, and that's for all 4 pots. Shipping's £5, £1 increments, 3 emits. Start 3 minutes. That should have said, and I can't edit that. So 3 minute timer started.
Idiots.
I've got Buce in pretty much. Well, I've got Buce, I think, in every single one of my shrimp.
I don't own a single piece of boats anymore.
Most of it from you.
I own a lot of Cryptocoryne.
I know you've got lots of crypt. I've got an unnamed crypt in one of my shrimp tanks.
Was it from the mix?
It was from Dan. He said, "Here, I'll take this flower with you."
Ah.
And it's a really weird thing. It's like a rosette that just lies flat on the ground, but it is some type of crypt.
Oh, I've got one, and it come in as a crypt mix, but I don't know what it is, Glenn. It don't grow high; it grows out like a rose.
Yeah, like a rosette with and it shoots flowers up like phallic symbols from the middle of it that the shrimp love. So the shrimp always eat this weird flower that comes out the middle of it. There you go, look, Vanishing Glen, boom. And if anyone's interested, that's a picture of the shrimp room behind me for those of you that are new here. So we're coming up to 1:30, guys.
I'm in the Prime Minister's residency right now, Glenn.
Oh, that's Tommy Robinson.
12 Downing Street.
You're at Tommy Robinson meeting, you are.
Tommy Robinson.
Tommy in jail. So there's an actual date on these. So that photo was taken last week, and the stuff a bit later on I've added to this. The photos were taken today. I date my photos because I take photos of my my electricity meter in the shrimp room, and then charge myself back for the electricity used. And I need to date them to put them into my account. So coming up to 30 seconds. Anyone want to drop an £18 bid on these four lovely pots of Bucephalandra?
Go on, Paul.
Paul had a pile of Buce off me last time, but he's got millions of tanks.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's a plant what grows value. Now, as it grows and attaches,
Yeah,
that doubles in value, and then after a year's time, it's tripled in value.
Yeah, big
I
pieces.
don't see them as buying plants. I see things like this. These as investments. For instance, if you're ever hard up and you've got one of these pots and you planted it on wood a year from now, and you were skint and you had to sell it, it's a win-win.
Yeah.
No, well,
I've got some Kedagang that I put on a big piece of not dragonstone, lava rock. It was a 1-2 grow pot. I put little bits all over it, and now it's absolutely covered in Kedagang. And I reckon I could. Well, to be honest, if I sold that piece, I'd want £25 for it. So right, we're moving on to other people's lots for a second then. So these are Kaz's orange eye red dragons.
The red calcio, orange-eyed red calcio, but they call them dragons.
Yeah, red dragons, yeah, calcios. So orange eye red dragons, 10 of those. I can't remember if Kaz says she'd do 10 plus 1. Can't remember.
Remember the orange eyes as well.
I'm sure she'll put something in if she want if I want to. Can't
Again,
remember.
you could have done with better pictures.
Those were the better pictures. I had to trim it.
There's some almost scorpion-looking ones in there.
So let me have a look what Kaz wanted to start in bid on these. So 10 orange eye red dragon, otherwise known as Calcio. £20 start bid. I need to keep looking back to my spreadsheet, guys, so
They
apologies.
breed really well as well.
Think
You don't say, Kaz, you don't say.
Oh, don't worry, Kaz, mine is as well. Well, it shouldn't be.
I just think having the better the picture, the more the person knows exactly what they're getting. You know, it's just. I take 1,000 pictures just to get one right.
Am I allowed to bid? It's not my lot. Yeah, I am.
For sure. These are good breeders. Yeah, they were stupidly priced, and they still are. They still hold the price now. In that lot, there's a few near that food dish what are actually classed as red scorpions, orange eyes.
Because I got the full red head.
Hello, Aaron. Welcome in, sir.
Hi,
Yeah,
Aaron.
they've got more red on the cheek and the back.
Yeah. That's the ones I want.
You want the high red? You want the high red then?
The tank's not ready for them yet. Can you hold them for me, Kaz?
Yeah, she already said earlier she'd do that. Well, Kaz, I haven't forgot. I've still got your dragon bloods, by the way. We've had a water change today.
Hi, Aaron. How you doing? I need to send you a mug.
I've got one. I've got one. Oh,
Have you not seen mine, Aaron? I need a light in front of me, really.
you want one of them ring lights at the back?
I'll have to get one. Well, I want to get a second monitor because it will make stuff like this so much easier.
Yeah.
I need one with a display port in it. Oops, sorry. Ignore that last one. Let me delete that. How do I delete that? I can't delete it. So it's not 30 seconds, guys. It was a minute. My bad.
It happens.
I'm not going to say come on bid, but bid if you're going to buy them, bid. I'm not sure if Paul's got the orange eye calcio. They're good for projects as well because you've got the orange eye gene.
You can mix them with quite a few. Yeah. You can mix them with blues, for instance, and you could then eventually get the blue eye, the orange eyed, blue dragon bloods, yeah. And black.
I've missed it again. There's actually 15 seconds left, but watch. There's my Movember, although I've been growing it for most of August and most of September and October as well.
Time is up. Winning bid, Glenn. Paul saying here, Glenn. I bid £20.
Oh, did you, Paul?
I didn't see that. No, I don't see it.
Can't see it in the comments, Paul. Can't see that in the comments at all, Paul.
I'm just looking now. I don't see it.
Kaz. No, I can't see it at all, Paul.
There you are.
Same price, Kaz, yeah?
Yeah.
There you go. So winner, me and Paul then.
Just after you said 30 seconds.
Thanks, Kaz. Have you
Oh,
found
yeah.
it?
Yeah.
I'd bid before that.
I bid 20. Yeah.
I'd already bid 20, Paul. Pretty much as soon as I posted
Yeah, it's
that
there,
orange
but
or
Glenn,
red
Glenn
dragon.
bid 20, so the next bid should have been higher.
Yeah. But all sorted. Kaz is going to do us both a lot at £20. So let me get
Win-win.
cool. Okay. Next lot then. Again, Kaz's. So this is a better picture. No worries, Paul. But we both got sorted anyway, or we'd have
Are
had
these, are
a
these
battle.
snowflakes?
No,
They look like snowflakes.
they've got a bit of snowflaking on the back, haven't they? So they're a really, really nice grade. Red Galaxy.
Yeah,
Fish
they've got
bone,
tiger
tiger
spider legs.
legs. Yeah, really, really nice shrimp, and they're all like this. I've actually seen them. So again, these are Kaz's. These are quality as well for all you Caridina keepers out there. And I'll set the timer.
You paid a hell of a lot more for these. I'll tell you, you was some pits. I know someone was charging £20 a shrimp alone.
Oh, I think Dan would
Yeah, yeah.
for that quality reds.
Oh, my legs are
If
killing.
if if not more.
3 minutes. If I kept Caridina still, these I would have bid on. Because I know the value of shrimp.
I could do with checking my bank.
See, she paid £200 for 10.
Wow. Well,
So yeah, there was £20 each.
yeah, you said £20. You said
Yeah.
£20 each. Do you know this is what does my head in this house, right? Somebody's ordered a takeaway, and no one will answer the door. They think because I'm sat here, I'm going to get up and answer the door, and I ain't doing it. They've ordered food, they get the door. You know what I mean? It's not working good.
And it was pre-booked in. 6 hours in advance.
There you go. There's a bid. So there's 1 minute left, guys.
Oh, you bid on them.
I have. You should have answered the door because it was for you.
Yeah, you. You bid 22. Paul. You bid Glenn 24.
Don't worry about outbidding me, Paul. I won't hold it against you. 100%. If you want them, bid for them.
When these first came out, there was more in the £50 price range each. You just don't see this quality on an auction. It's as simple as that, unless it's a big hitter. Blends the ice bid still, 30 seconds. Is that time up?
Yep.
Nice. I'd be pleased with them, Glenn.
Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah, you could actually, by looking at them, you could turn them in. You can make some snowflakes from them.
The thing with them is I've got some. You've seen how deep red mine are. So with some careful selection of mine, and I need to put a lot of mine in the coal tank, but there's some wine reds in mine. So crossing these with some of the deep wine reds, if I could get that pattern and the colour that I've got, I'd be onto a winner. 100%, I'd be onto a winner because those are stunning. So it's ended. It's ended. See if she's got some more for the next auction, or speak to Kaz. Okay, so these next lots are David's. So a friend of mine is sound.
The best soil, the best acid soil there is.
Yeah, this stuff is, well, they don't make it anymore. So David had a full bag of this knocking around. It's a full bag. The postage on this is £7.50, which is reasonable for us. I think I charge a tenner. I limit mine to a tenner for weighted stuff. If it goes sort of super, if somebody orders 2 bags, it's sort of, I lose a bit of money on shipping, but I sort of limit my shipping to a tenner, I think. I could be wrong, could be completely wrong. But the postage on this is £7.50 and it's £2 increments, and I'm going to put in the starting bid. Now I've seen this going for £60 and £70 a bag because you can't get it. So ADA gold 9 litres.
This soil lasts up to 2 years.
Yeah, it's a good soil.
It's what I've got underneath in my discus tank.
Oh, when you've been typing for ages and you weren't even clicked into the box.
Yep, I do it often.
Postage. There we go. ADA Amazonia. £40 starting bid. £2.50 increment. I used to sell this for more than when you could get it. I used to sell this for more than £40.
I paid £65 for my first ever bag of it.
So it is a bargain. I think I used to do mine for £48.99 or £47.99 a bag.
48.
Yeah, £47.99. I think I used to sell it for, and the profit margin on it was small. So even 40 quid is an absolute bargain for this.
Really good for plants as well.
Yeah, it was the benchmark, wasn't it? It was the benchmark. It was V1 was the benchmark. ADA, the original ADA Amazonia, and then this was as close as you could get it when they stopped making the first one, and now they've stopped making this one, and all you can get is that V2, which is
JT, welcome in.
Is just gay. It's aimed at plants and plants alone, which is a bit cack really.
Yeah.
What's that? What you had Chinese? Where from? Dragon Edge.
Chinese.
Rainbow.
Dan Scotland asked, is it the soil or powder? It's the soil.
It's soil. says above the Amazonia in gold.
It's
Sorry.
2 to 3. I think it's 2 to 3 mil, is it?
Yeah, I think so. Sorry, I'm eating.
Hey, Greg, welcome in. Hi, Kim, welcome in.
Spring roll.
Spring roll.
Oh, nice. Well, nice they are.
I like them with duck, and that's about it.
I missed it a minute.
Seconds.
It's actually 40 seconds, but 10, 9,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
surprised that hasn't gone.
Yeah, it surprises me, but I don't think. Again, it's so close to Christmas. Halloween just happened, you know.
I think one of the issues is because if you're going to set your tank up and you're going to put it on a soil,
The starting bid, Daniel, was £40. It's already ended. It says it up there.
if you want, Dan, message me on Facebook Messenger or wherever for any channel, and I'll put you in touch with a guy. So you know, if you want it, you can sort it out between yourselves. But a friend of mine, David, lives down on the south coast, and he's sound. But for me, what it was for me was when I realised that I couldn't get it anymore, I wanted to move stuff over. So as I've reset tanks, I've reset them onto different parameters, drip stuff over, and on stuff that I could still get, if that makes sense. That was just me. I think I had 2 bags left, and I'd done a deal with Daniel Siemniak.
Yeah.
Okay, so I believe this lot's all unopened. The food itself is almost 20 quid.
It's expensive gear.
For the pack of food. So all of the Vin stuff's quite expensive. I'll explain what we've got through here. I'm trying to remember what his postage was. I'm gonna say shipping's a £5. I need to check through my messages, but let's say a £5. Let's say shipping's a £5. Yeah, let's say shipping's a £5. And I'm sure he won't shoot me for if I've got it wrong. I know there's one piece that he's got that's quite expensive because of the weight, but let's say shipping a £5. So this is a Vin Blizzard food, Vinstorm nitrifying bacteria, which is the bottle on the right. Vinstorm activator, which is the bottle on the left,
The blue.
and the blue one, and ecological bacteria group. So Vinstorm ecological bacteria, and the starting bid on this, guys, is £45 and shipping
Wow.
£5.
Some of them things alone are £50.
I know they are. I need to see what he wanted as increments on this. I'm sure he won't shoot me if I've got his postage wrong, but. And we're going to start a 3-minute timer from
now.
No. So 45 starting bid, £2 increments, £5 postage for everything you see in the picture, all unopened. Well, you can
The
see
one on
them.
your right, the one on your right, the bottle on your right, I think it's £27.
The nitrifying bacteria.
Yeah.
I think with Vin, it's a two-part system, isn't it? You put the nitrifying bacteria in, and then you put an activator in, which
That's correct.
kickstarts
Yeah.
which kickstarts that. And if I'm correct, the ecological. Thanks, Aaron. The ecological bacteria is all the other stuff. So
Yeah.
there's nitrifying bacteria, and then there's all the other bacterias. So I think Triple G does one called Ecological Paradise.
That's correct.
Chen Wei Wei.
Chen Wei Wei.
I used to say SMN, but that's something completely. It's SNM. I used to say SMN, or SNM. Yeah, SNM. I used to say, but that's something totally different.
Good for you, Jack. So do I, really.
Yeah, I think when I've done my first tank, I'm sure when I did my first tank, I'm sure when I did my first tank with that ISTA 5.5, because it leached, I don't think I put any bacters in it. I think I just let it run and it grew its own bacteria.
I used Proteobacteria for my first ever shrimp tank.
I never used any. And it was they were mixed shrimp off you. Actually, my first Caridina shrimp. Coming up to 30 seconds, guys.
30 seconds.
These will be going on eBay, guys, if no one buys them on here.
No sale. Aberdeen. Read up top. Oh, that's it.
Bucephalandra dark tears, grown in. So transition to submerged and obviously flowering. And the pick on the left is it out of the tank, and the pick on the right is it in the tank. So it's grown onto a small piece of wood. I'm trying to see if I can see the measurements, but you can. If anyone knows what them pressed floor tiles are like with the castling, you can sort of see behind. I'd imagine that's at least 6 inches across.
Yeah.
I'm guessing, but I'd imagine that's at least 6 inches across. So let's have a look at the starting bid. And I've got some dark tears myself, and if I'm honest, I wouldn't sell mine. And it is a rare Buce, so we're going to start this in. Oh, I'm doing it again, typing in, and it's not typing. Why isn't that typing?
Your fingers are not working, sir.
need to look back through the messages that he sent me because I can't remember what his postage was, but I'm pretty certain it was a £5. But I could be wrong.
See it being a bit more than £5 for that.
So dark tiers, £40 start bid, £2 increments, £5 shipping. And we'll start the timer now.
From Bucephalandra, Germany, the Bose guy, a little piece of this was €77.
Wow.
Something you don't see often. How often do you see it on Tropicals list or Aquadips or Aquaflare? You don't.
They don't sell it. These are from specific Buce importers, and I know they are because I've got a piece myself, and I had it with me and David got some together, so we had a list between us. I bought some and he bought some.
Bannockburn. Okay, menu.
Oh. Have we got a big contingency of the Scotland crew in here?
Yeah.
I love Scotland, to be honest. My surname's traced back to Scotland.
Yeah, you keep telling us that.
And I think my first name might even be Scottish.
Glenn.
Yeah.
Middle name's Haggis.
Glenn Spot and Barber.
Yeah. Glen Edinburgh Mint Barber.
Edinburgh Mint. I don't even know if the Edinburgh Mint's in Edinburgh. Edinburgh's a lovely city.
No, you get Edinburgh Mint, don't you? You get that mint rock stuff.
Oh, is that? Yeah, I see what you mean. I thought you meant where they make coins.
Is that what you called? Back then, hanging out with them, Kaz.
So, anyone want this stunning piece of rare Buce? Starting bid £40, shipping £5, fully transitioned, grown in onto wood. Watty? Who's Watty?
Dan Scotland's bid £50.
Cool, thank you, Dan.
It's an absolute steal at that.
Well, I tell you what, you can tell the size of it because the picture on the right's in front of a double sponge.
Yeah, double sponge filter.
Yeah.
It's at least 20 centimeters in length, and I'd say about 15, maybe 18 centimeters tall.
Nice piece. Looks like Dan's going to win this.
Well done, Dan. And it's transitions.
Is Daniel Scotland from Scotland?
I don't know. I just think that's his last name.
Let's put this one. So just I don't know if David's in here, but just to give people a bit of background of the character of David. He's packing up shrimp keeping, work commitments, family commitments, and everything. And rather than sell off, what was left of his shrimp, he actually gave them to me with the proviso that if he ever gets back into it, I'll help him get some of his tanks started with some shrimp. And there is a video coming out on that as well, by the way. I think it's the 8th of December. Rob's going to kill me, man. But Rob being a member of my channel, Rob gets to see stuff early.
Oh, I feel honoured.
And I should actually, because there's a couple of my Patreons in here, and I don't do a lot for them, and I should probably give them early access to those videos. But at the moment, that video is scheduled into the 8th of for the 8th of December, I think.
Joff, you're still a baby. Born in '87. What? It is a baby.
Do you know my eldest, who's just come out of hospital, was born in '88. So you're only a year older than my eldest child. You is a baby, Mike.
Hi, Rebecca. I didn't even see Rebecca come in. I'm listening.
Rebecca.
I'm English.
I did. She's stopping with us actually, and I did say to her the other day. I says no. This morning it was. She said I really want to smoke. I said look, you haven't smoked for a month. She's vaping. I says you haven't smoked for a month. I says don't go back on the ciggies. I says what you've just been
Waste the time.
What you've just been through. Don't go back on the ciggies. If you haven't smoked for a month, don't go back on them. She says, Dad, I'm 36. She says, I can make my own decisions. I said, look, I'm the parent. You do as you're told. Where we on? What we on? Dark Tears. Okay. Next one. So this one, if we look at
Good evening, Glass Box Diaries.
1, 2, 3, 4. So this is about 4 to 5 inches across. So looking these are inches on the board. So it starts at 5.5. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's about the piece of wood's about 4.5 inches wide. So with the bit that's sort of hanging over the top, I'd say about 5.5 inches. This is another Buce. So Buce Malawi Buce.
It's not Malawi blue. It's blur.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Like that. Let's have a look at the starting bid on this one.
Don't know whether it's pronounced blur or blau. I didn't realise you were still a baby, Mike. Yeah, that's the thing, Kaz. Young at heart and mind.
So this Malawi blue, David said, I hope I haven't got the postage wrong, but I'll cover that if I have, because that's my bad. But anything up to 2 kilos, if you buy more than one piece from him, anything up to 2 kilos will be combined postage as well. So this one's £30 starting bid, £2 increments, and we're on 2.5 minutes already. This time flies, man. I'll get ready for my 1 minute 30. I should have little clickers, shouldn't I? That I should put up 30 seconds remaining. Although if it's in the timer isn't delayed where the video is. So it's probably better in the chat.
Yeah. It seems to be quite up to I think I've only got a few second delay.
Yeah.
It's probably why Kaz's body's ruined, mate.
Well, that's what I was thinking the other day when I came back from cardiology. I expected them to sign me off. I really did. And with hindsight, I've sat there and thought, you know something, there was a 10 to 15 year period of my life that I lived a lifetime within.
1 minute 30 remaining.
I did so much in that sort of 10 to 15 year period. I lived a lifetime in 10 years, and it's catching up with me, I think.
I partied hard. That's why I'm gone in the end.
Partied hard.
Oh, yes.
So I did. I used to go drinking in clubs when I was sort of 15. I was a goth back then, and used to have backcombed hair and all sorts up here, like long trench coats. My granddad's coat. But I've always been tall and big, so I could get away with being a lot older than my years. And as a consequence, when I was 15, 16, I was knocking around with lads 18, 21, that sort of thing. So
Yeah. 30 seconds remaining.
So yeah, definitely partied hard. And I'm convinced that the 80s, I know people will argue this with the 90s, but I'm convinced that the 80s was the last true music genre era.
Possibly, yes. And then it went all digitalized. You mean real music?
Yeah.
And no sale.
Where are we up to? Okay, so again, you can see, so these are inches on that board. So what's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 6 inches across.
A nice piece, that one.
Piece of grown in Bucephalandra pygmea.
That's big for pygmea.
It's nice though.
It's pygmea green.
Pygmea. 1 pound increments, £5 shipping, 3 mins, go.
Do you know if everybody packed how I got my Venezuelan orange corridorus, I wouldn't mind people posting fish to me all the time for a Royal Mail, Glenn.
They look really well packed.
The poly box was a fair size. There was put in place. The heat pack was just done right.
Yeah, Nirvana was something else though. They were a light in the darkness, or darkness in the light, whichever way you want to look at it.
There was a light in the darkness.
Nice piece here for 20 quid if anyone's interested, or starting at 20 quid.
Yeah, I enjoyed the 90s. That's why I'm gone in the end.
Yeah, so I was still doing the 90s.
I took too many
Disco biscuits,
white doves, speckled hens, Teletubbies.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
To be honest, out of all the ones I took, I reckon I could count the amount of times that I had the proper stuff on one hand. The stuff that it was supposed to be in them.
Because if I can keep all the polyboxes, I might start doing some. I might start be willing to post some fish, do some fish auctions.
90 seconds, guys.
You won't believe what I paid for them. FM, £40 for 10, £16 shipping.
Born in the 90s.
You was born in the 90s. You was cool.
I was in my 30s in the 90s. Well, late 90s. I was in my 30s.
I once woke up in someone's kitchen, 16 floors up, and I didn't even know who it was.
Nice piece for 20 quid this,
Yeah, this one's nice. Again, if I was into Buce, it'd be going in my basket. The coloured up FM really nice as well now. But that's only because I've fed them brand shrimp and labware.
30 seconds, guys.
Well, I've got three brand shrimp hatcheries on the go right now. I've got a big colony of white Walter worms. I even tried my discus on some small Dendrobatus earthworms. But the late dwarf earthworms. Oh, mate.
Surprised that didn't go. Crashed at a party naked, woke up at home in your bed. Do you know, I was saying this to somebody the other day. Do you know, it doesn't matter how drunk you are, you always find your way home.
Well, tell that to my brother. He was partying last year in Blackpool on a stag do, and he got arrested and found naked outside of Blackpool Tower asleep. He should have been. He should have been in his hotel.
It's gone, Dan.
Got to be faster than that, Dan.
You've got to so follow the chat, Dan. So it's the chat where the timer is because there's a delay on the audio and video. So follow
Now this you just don't see one of these transitioned. Every single one of these you could buy immersed grown. So the fact this is already grown.
Transitioned, yeah.
Yeah. Fully submersed.
Oh, Kaz is saying that there's a delay because Dan bid. There's a delay on the audio.
Is Dan watching a video from further back?
There's a delay on the video, but there's not a delay on the chat. So in the chat, I'm putting in 1 minute 30. Although I'm speaking it, it's the chat you need to follow. And if you need to get your bids in before I say end, and I do give a 1 minute 30 warning in the chat. I do give a 30-second warning in the chat as well. It's the closest I can get without the delay, unfortunately.
Can't you do a rerun on things?
Maybe. Let me.
You know what would be a good idea? To do a Sunday rerun from a Saturday.
I'll tell you what. Let's just sell it to Dan because no one else had bid on it anyway. So Dan, you've won. You've won that.
An absolute piece for 20.
Oh, look, I'm typing again.
Yeah, do you know what's good, Rebecca? This one's actually fully immersed grown.
Okay, so this one is Anubias Nana Pinto.
But it's not just Nana Pinto, is it? Variegated.
I think the Pinto is the variegated one. The shrimp doesn't. The shrimp doesn't come with it.
I'm just looking. What's that in the background? That stringy mossy.
Cameroon.
Ooh, it looks different.
I think it's Cameroon. Let me just see if I've got that right because I'm trying to do this from memory. Yeah, I have. Okay, so guys, I know the delay. So follow the chat, and I'm going to start the timer from now.
Yeah, go with the chat. Go with what Glenn's saying.
So if you follow,
£15. You know, for £10 you get a leaf.
Pinto. Yeah, most people sell it immersed, don't they? And it'll melt off in your tanks. And you think there's a delay in the chat?
I've got it up to date here.
Dan, you've won the Pygmaya. So Rob's watching the chat as well. But you have won the Pygmaea, Dan. No, I'm all right. I'll have a tea though.
Cup of tea.
Cup of tea
Oh, you do the cup of tea now.
with some boiling water.
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 Water. Tell you what, Dan, you've got so nice pieces of Bucephalandra. You won't go in any shop and find them at them prices. If I'm quite honest with you, he could actually buy them, grow them on a little bit more, and probably sell them on for double what he paid.
See, this is another thing that would be good if I had the dual screen, because I could log into another YouTube account and watch the chat as well, and actually comment in that live chat rather than it through Restream.
You mean like I am?
Yeah. Cup of Yorkshire.
Cup of Yorkshire tea.
Made in Harrogate.
Yep, North Yorkshire.
Lovely town, Harrogate.
Very up market. Very clean. It's a very clean town.
Very expensive to live as well.
Yeah, it really is. It's got a very high council tax rate as well.
30 seconds, guys. I know it's going to be delayed when it comes through as audio, but follow the chat.
If I wasn't skin plant again, I know I'm going to keep saying it, but it's short, but I would have bought it. I don't know bullets.
I've got a piece of Pinto. If
I don't wear Rebecca, I want somewhere peaceful.
On wood.
Says the guy who's going to. Hiya, Dan, welcome in. I'm going to Benidorm in March. I'm looking forward to it, but at the same time, it's too party for me. Knaresborough, yep, I know Knaresborough well. Not a million miles from me. I know which one you're on about. It's the one where you get the cream scones. There was I'm sure that the Betty's Tea House was cream scones won a UK nationwide competition. We're all novices in this topic, to be honest.
So,
I've been in it since 1991, and I'm still learning now.
Oh, every day's a school day.
Oh yeah.
So, Anubias nana mini, grown in on rock. What can I say? Anubias nana mini, grown in on rock. Don't know the size of this piece, but it doesn't look small, and it looks like it's grown out quite a bit.
It's almost turned into a mother epiphyte, that.
Yeah, ready to break bits off and replant them.
Yeah, you could cut that in about 4 pieces.
Tofu, I haven't had tofu for years, man.
Do people still drink that?
We normally drink either Tetley. There's 3 that we drink actually, depending on what's on offer. But normally Yorkshire. Sometimes we'll drink Tetley, and occasionally we have Thompson's. Thompson's tea is quite nice. But Anubias nana mini, grown in on rock, £20 start, £1 increments, 3 minutes start.
I went through a phase of not being able to grow plants, Dan, but then I found active soils and plant soils and putting them underneath my sand and capping it off, and it works. I could never grow plants, ever. You won't think this time last year, Glenn, I had about £1,000 worth of Bucephalandra.
Oh, no, you did. I saw it. I got some of it.
Did you ever see All Daniels?
Yeah. When we went up there, yeah.
Yes. I wonder how it's all doing now.
Home brand tea.
Brington's tea's nice. Brington's.
I haven't tried that.
The breakfast tea's nice.
When we go at Lipton's.
Brington's.
I've not tried it.
I think it's a northern thing.
Coming up to 1 minute 30. When we go over to Turkey, we often message our friend Shaban and ask him if he wants any tea bringing over. Obviously, Turkey is a tea growing country, and I drink Turkish tea when I'm over there. But my friend Shaban runs a cafe, and people often say, Rinton's van used to drive around selling tea and toffee. People, he runs a cafe, and people will walk past and he says, a cup of tea, I've got Yorkshire or Tetley's, and people stop and buy food off you.
Brington's, that's right, Mr. G, that's the one. Brington's. Yeah, Mo, I don't drink tea. I never drink tea. I'm a coffee person. So look at you, Mr. G. I sometimes wish I wasn't. I've just come back to Facebook and I'm like, I don't miss it.
I don't Scottish blend. I don't.
I had mint tea in Turkey in Marmaris.
Turkish tea?
Yeah, with mint in it, Glenn.
I haven't tried the mint one. I
just
have normal Turkish
really
tea.
Refreshing on the palate.
Black tea, they're black teas as well. That's that one done. Oh, Turkish coffee is 100% like rocket fuel. So it's like soup.
Best coffee I've ever had to wake me up was in Barcelona, down is it the Les Rambles? The big long famous street, the Rambles.
The Ramblers, that's where they had that terrorist attack a few years ago.
Yeah, and I had this espresso and it sent me to cloud 68.
Yeah,
well, it was about 15 euros.
That's like my morning coffee every day.
Walked into a bar and I said, can I have a pint? They went 10 euros. I said, for a pint? Nah, I walked out.
Oh dear, tired. So this piece here is, this is the one that's heavier postage because it's a really heavy piece of wood, and it goes over the 2 kilo mark.
One plant I could never grow.
Bulbitis, yeah, I've never tried it really.
I've never had success with it.
But this is postage on this one, £6.50. Brownie sugar, so Bucephalandra brownie sugar and bulbitis on this heavy piece of wood. Postage is £6.50.
I remember who Liam Smith is now. Yeah, I remember from band.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
So this one has a start bid of £50, shipping £6.50.
I would say for Malawi, fish-wise, plants-wise, I would look at Anubias. I've heard Anubias doesn't fares well enough. But if you want to grow a plant in hard water, try Lymphocelia sessiflora. I've got it growing in my African shell dweller tank, which is the same type of water, and it grows quite nice. That's what I've done with mine, Rebecca. My plants are planted, and then I put rocks. I put a layer of pebbles on the bottom of them, and then I put sand on top, so even if they remove the sand, the plants can't get up the lid.
Oh, that's what I should do. Look, I can do that, can't I? My mystery snails ate the. People reckon they only eat dead plants. They don't. They've eaten my not Buce, Anubias.
That's a big bull mitis, that.
Yeah, nice piece.
It'll stand up in the water as well. It won't sag like that.
If I take that off, you can see this piece here as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 inches across. Where's that gone? Lost it. There it is. I think goldfish people can't keep plants. There's actually about 1:15 left, but I forgot to press send. I'll keep an eye on the clock this time. Shame I couldn't put I could put a timer in, but then you can't speak and you lose this screen.
Yeah.
You can't put a timer on the screen at the same time.
Good if there was the time on the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, it'd be good, wouldn't it? There we go, 30 seconds. Best tasting beefsteak ever. I love it. Can you hear that alarm go off then?
Yeah.
It's just the timer on my phone. I've got it set to 3 minutes. I really like this piece, this next one. Where are we at?
Liam, it's always the best thing to do is wait and take your time.
This one. So again, this is looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is obviously longer than it is wide, and it's 5 inches wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm assuming it's 5 by 6, 5 by 7, something like that. So mini Caelupis or Caelapis, another Buce. So the pick on the left, is it out of the tank? The pick on the right, is it in the tank? There may be some strands of mosses and stuff in there looking at it, but this one is starting bid. Let's have a look. So starting bid, nice piece this is. Timer starting there. I've never seen, this is the only place I've ever seen this Buce.
I don't know this one. Caelupis.
Yeah, Caelapis. It reminds me a little bit of needle leaf, but the leaf shape's different.
I can see why you said that though. But they're just not long enough for needle and narrow enough for a needle leaf.
Yeah. Very small leaf structure though. Yeah, Rebecca, my parrot thinks it's a car alarm. I don't know where it's got it from, but it's annoying. So if I'm watching anything where there's like, let's say there's, I don't know, not that I watch it, but something like Holby City, where there's like life support going on in the background and beeps and stuff like that, goes crazy. That parrot does.
How long left?
Rob's heard it. Super intelligent crows.
Yeah, they are. Ravens in general.
Super. And pigs.
How many more lots is there, Glenn?
What we on lot? Let's have a look. So this is lot 18 and there's 21. So 3 more lots after this one.
Got a turtle's head.
Have you?
Yeah.
Go and log out if you want.
No.
Wow, hit the 30-second timer, bang on 30 seconds.
You see, the minute you said that and you put it on the chat, I've got it. So my tablet's actually synced to the same as this, literally a second.
I wonder if there's delays on people's connectivity though.
Well, but it's on my TV as well at the same time.
Yeah, but you've got a good internet, haven't you? That's what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got the 1 gig. 1 gig.
Okay, so that one hasn't sold. This is the last of David's.
It's a bit annoying though, cause a man, and the minute it was, if you don't take the battery out, it will still keep bleeping. It's an horrible noise.
Why is that brownie? Oh, is there another one? No. There's 3 lots. Did this piece sell? Did this piece sell last week? No, nothing sold. Have I got? I'm trying to
You know where
find.
Ali the Crow was there in the tree making please noises, and when the train they kept going to the cars until they realised.
So, small piece of wood, brownie blue. This one is 20 quid, £1 increments, £5 shipping, and go. I've got another one on my list, but I can't find the picture of it. So it ain't going up. So after this one, there's 2 more lots. And I think they're both mine. Oh no, there is 3 more lots. There is 3 more lots. Found it, was at the bottom of the pile. This green screen don't look too bad with a picture of the shrimp room, because normally if I'm going live in the shrimp room, that's where I sit it, isn't it?
Yeah. Actually, look, if you don't move, it looks like you're sat in there. It makes it look bigger.
Makes the room look bigger.
Yeah, because you're small.
Oh, that'll do. Look tiny.
No, John, you've just happened to come in when the plants was being auctioned.
Yeah, there's been some fish foods, some Vin products, some AAA Amazonia, an open bag of gold. So we're up to on the 1 minute. I missed the 30-second one. Sorry, guys.
Getting bad at that, Glenn.
Too busy vaping, mate. And GP and go, that should have said. No, didn't go. Didn't sell.
Yeah, I was surprised it didn't sell.
Starting bid of 40 quid as well, John.
If
750.
I would have been so skint from buying fish, it would have been in my basket. Because I love it for plants. Not just for shrimp. Thirty seconds.
Come on, get your bids in. You got 12 seconds, 10.
Is that still
11.
water time?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Ugh.
It's not mine, John. It's not mine. Okay. So this is the last of the Buces. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5. The piece of wood looks like 6 inches across.
6.
Brownie Metallica. I've got some of this as well.
I've had this one before.
Just typing in. Timer started. Yeah, Alder Cones are good.
It's that time of the year now.
I actually buy them in. I know I need to go and I need to get into a big, massive nature reserve and get me some bags of
What do you call them? Acorn caps and things like that.
To be honest, it's oak leaves I want.
Yeah, but you want the acorn caps to give off great tannins. You actually get more tannins off the caps.
Yeah.
Than you do the oak leaves.
It's not for shrimp or fish tanks. It's for the pods.
The pod.
Yeah, they absolutely leather it. Get through so much leaves with them. Keeping an eye on the timer. An oxidator. It's a device that you put. It's a device that you put in hydrogen peroxide and an activator. So it's a small piece of a certain metal or a metal element, and it reacts with the hydrogen peroxide and pushes oxygen out through it, so you get a constant stream of oxygenated water through it. Oxidator, such an oxidator. They're all right. I don't mind them. I use them sometimes, but not all the time. I more or less use them to. I feel like it's a way of pushing tiny amounts of hydrogen peroxide out into the water, but not at the levels where you could kill bacteria off and stuff. "30 seconds, guys."
They're good to use in warmer weather as well, the oxidators, for when you've got extreme heat. Just so you know you've got more oxygen levels in your water.
Or if you overdose in bacterias that are gram negative.
Never used them, John. Never thought of reason to use them for brothers.
Okay, so we've got 2 lots left, guys. One's Caridina shrimp and this one. So this one is 3 pots of Rotala orange juice, 5 centimetre pots. I've had them in mine for a while and they're grown and started to orange up on the tops already. So these are just in my storage bins. And then with that, we've got 2 bottles of 250ml Aquadip product. So one of them is liquid carbon and the other one is a plant food plus. I'm going to start the bidding on this one at
I use both of these as well.
15 quid, which is a bargain.
Yes.
Start bud. I'll type it in.
Yeah, make sure you press send.
So I actually had 6 pots and I planted 3 of them myself. Anyone who's been watching my my streams of my Iwagumi scape, I've actually changed the scape and I've put some stems at the back and I need to trim them. I do use CO2 though.
Yeah, it does do well in CO2, but it also still does grow without.
Thanks, Dan.
Daniel bid £15.
I haven't started the timer. I've just started it. Apologies.
Yeah, I use the plant food. It does alright for me, if I'm honest. My plants are doing alright.
I'm currently using that liquid carbon to treat the BBA in that tank. Actually,
It doesn't. It's really. I had some forming on a piece of the wood area, so I dropped the water level tank and I drenched it in a couple of squirts. Next
yeah,
day it was gone. It was gone. If you can target treat, it's better.
yeah, that's what I do in little 5 ml increments. So switch the filters off, treat an area, leave it for 30 minutes, put the what's it back on.
I'm pretty certain the plecos ate it though.
The blackbeard.
Yeah. Well, once it
But
was dead.
yeah, they'll eat it once it's gone pink.
1 minute 30 remaining.
I guess that because I think we'd been running 30 seconds before Dan bid. Oh, I know it's a good deal for 15 quid. So we're trying to build the auctions up a bit. We're just going to do one a month, and obviously the more people that come on, you know, in time it will grow. So at the moment, I'm sort of happy to. I mean, three pots of plants, you're paying 15 quid or 3 for a tenner if you get a good deal somewhere. And then you've got 500ml of Aquadip products for a fiver.
And hopefully the products and different things will start growing because I'll have some fish probably middle of next year ready to go. Well, actually, probably sooner. At very affordable prices.
So Dan, these are from me. The other 2 that you won were from somebody else. So obviously he'll do combined shipping, but I'm charging shipping as well. Okay, so that one's ended. Well, it hasn't. I've done it 30 seconds earlier, but that was to make up for the
Deal.
a good deal, really good deal. Just waiting for this timer to run down.
Yeah, put a piece of zucchini in, Mr.
Keep
G,
pulling them out.
or a piece of lettuce. Just leave it in the tank overnight, and then first thing in the morning when you turn your lights on, take it straight out and just take all the and then just put it back in. Or what I do is I have a wide suction pipe, and I overman all into a waste bin. I've got all sorts of types of ramsons. I've got blue leopards, silver leopards, gold leopards, brown leopards, pink leopards.
I used to hate them. The only thing that bugs me now, and I do get them, is barnacles. Not barnacles, limpets.
Barnacles.
Barnacles.
I've got limpets in my bloody discus tank.
Stress me out, man. I hate them.
You can't get rid of them, Glenn.
Because one day there's nothing, and the next day the glass is covered in them.
Yeah.
So this is the last lot. So these are bloodshot Caridina.
I've had these.
Wicked
The breakthrough. The breakthrough.
breed of these. Times 10 plus 1.
These can be slowly converted into softer tap water as well.
Because of the tiger element to them.
Yeah, well, that as well. But I've got them in at TDS of 200, GH of 8, KH of 3, and they're breeding.
Tell you what, let's knock these down a bit.
If you're getting into Caridina, these are a good one to go with because they're quite forgiving.
Oh, sorry.
That bit £1, yeah, right.
These are mine as well. So these are soft water shrimp. Start timer.
3 minutes. Daniel Scotland saying I bid on the boats, Glenn.
Which booze?
I don't know which he means.
Which boost, Daniel? Dan, which boost?
The last one, she said, can see the bid. You must have missed it.
Brownie Metallica, £30. 130 remaining. I can't see that.
I'm slacking me, Glenn, because I can't see it.
No, I can't see it. So 21.54, Brownie Metallica, £30 start, £2 increments and £5 shipping go. And then I've got Mr. G with Alder Cones. What's an oxidator? 130 remaining. I had a bag of oak and beech last year, missed the boat this year. Oxidator, 30 seconds. I'm not convinced they do anything. End, no sale.
Technical difficulties.
I wonder, how much did you bid, Dan? £15? I wonder if the picture hadn't changed over between the last picture and the new one before I put £15 in, because the boost was 30 quid, not 15. Dan, what was your bid price, Dan? What I've done, Rob, when I put these up, I just put start bid when I put those orange juice and those plant foods on.
Right.
And I'm wondering if Dan thought, if the image hadn't changed from the previous boost, this one, and Dan thought that was 15 quid. Yes. Send me the screenshot, Kaz. Wonder why we can't see that. Just waiting for Kaz to send me that screenshot.
I get rid of hundreds of Ramsons a day.
Even going back through the
I've looked, Glenn, I can't see it.
No, I can't see it either. The only where Dan's put I'll bid 15. I'm wondering if Dan bid 15 and the picture of the boost was still up.
Oh yeah, no, we saw that, Kaz. He bid 15 on the bottles and the orange juice.
Yeah, we saw that, but not on the boost. I can't see a bid on the boost. So Dan at the moment's won 2 boosts. So at the moment, Dan's won the Dark Tears at 50 quid, the Boost Pygmaya, and three pots of orange juice, 250 ml of liquid carbon, 250 ml of plant food. Let's have a look. Hang on. Yeah, that 15 quid was for orange juice. And so the 15 quid was for these. But he said he bid on boosts, but I can't see a bid on any of the boosts. So the only boosts that I can see Dan's bid on are the Dark Tears and the Pygmaya, which I've got him down as winning.
TDS Reader FM, you probably want, don't go buying one of these ones off Amazon, 15, 20 quid, because they're just junk. You want an Apera.
So I'm just waiting for Dan Scotland to message back.
Yeah, because some stores, Rebecca, don't arrow, just arrow, not arrow DI. Definitely his job. So it's so easy to calibrate, and it's like it comes in a fancy little case. Same with the pH pen. I use a Via 5 stage. No, not 100 ppm. It should have about anywhere from 20 to 40.
What should?
Arrow water if it's done properly without the DI resin. Like if you went into a shop and just asked for arrow water, the TDS reading would probably be 20 to 40. But if you went in there and asked for arrow DI resin, it would be 000.
Yeah. When mine's starting to go, I usually get 1 or 2, but I probably don't change it until I'm 6 TDS.
Mine runs at 10, Rebecca, without the
My very first RO
without the
unit,
resin.
I used to get 3 out of, and that was without any resin, and then I added a resin chamber to it, my very first RO unit.
TMC is good stuff.
I'm waiting for Dan to come back. He hasn't messaged back. Has he messaged me in here? Oh, he's messaged me. Hang on.
I've got the £175 one. Mine's the 5-stage Via with the built-in booster pump, and it's got the auto shut-off built in it, and it's got a back flush system, so it self-cleans. And it was £175, but it gets me the RO water I want fast, and it's probably the best investment I've made in my fish room. Mine's the Via BY8IR. Mine's the 100-gallon. I use 100 GDP. But I'm using a booster, so I literally get. Well, I can get about 200 litres in about 5 hours. My old system off Amazon was a 4-stage, and it took 2 days to get the arrow water I needed.
This is the one I've got. Let me Yeah, Dan thought he was bidding on the Metallica at 15 quid.
No.
So I'm wondering if the picture hadn't changed, and because I didn't put in there what it was, I assumed that picture was what it was.
Yeah.
Let me
Hello, Kirishan.
Let me just find something a minute.
I replace my sediment and my active carbon every about 4 months. And my membrane once every 6 months. And my arrow, the resin, maybe once a month. And the Via, well, put it this way: when I changed to clean them out, oh, that's what you. Hey, just right in time. Man's just cooking now, so that's why you should have an auto shut off. So you don't flood it. You make your bid, Kirishan, on depending what lot it is, but you've missed them all.
Right, so let me find the Metallica.
That's the one. FM, yes. Comes with all the built-in poster pump or shut-off backflush system, and it fills fast. But put it this way, I only did it 4 hours ago, and it's 4 hours. I've just got 180 litres.
Just doing some post-auction negotiations. Cool. Cool.
Got some nice pieces of bows. You'll be happy with it, FM. I really am impressed with it.
So who was I think it was Mike. Mike, I don't know if you're still in here, but somebody was commenting you on your fantastic moustache rub. I had it all waxed up earlier. There's a picture. There's a picture on my community page, but I had it all waxed up. I've still got a bit to grow, and then I'll probably be Wing Commander GB or something like that.
Are you okay for me to get off, Glenn?
Yeah, I'm gonna wrap up now anyway. So
Right then, mate.
Thanks everybody for sort of bearing with us. Apologies for the technical delays and issues.
It happens, that's right.
And if anyone who knows me has got anything that they want to put into an auction, just drop us a message and we'll do one in a month.
Yeah, anything.
I think the November one will be tougher than this one, if I'm honest, just because it's sort of getting close to Christmas. So I'll have a think about it. What I may do is start one off in the new year, but I'll be led by you guys. So if you guys want me to do one, drop me a message, drop a comment. Once I post this video up, I might put a poll up actually. I might put a poll up in the
community
on my page, on my community, to see if you guys want to do one for November. But I understand money's tight and we're getting close to Christmas and stuff, so it's pop mine in again, Glenn. Pop your what in again, Kaz.
All right, Glenn, I'm going to get off anyways, mate.
No worries, Rob.
All right, mate.
Do you want to put another lot up, Kaz? That is an impressive task, yeah. So I did have it all proper waxed up and twisted up earlier, proper curled up as well, and it's I'll probably get rid of it after a while, but I don't know. November was coming up, and I thought I'll grow it. And somebody says to me, "No, you're supposed to grow it in November, but it'll take me till January to grow that." So I started it a bit early, but it's all right once it's waxed up nice. Oh yeah, no worries, Kaz. I say I think what I'll do is let me have a look at the dates. Let's see where. Interestingly, the last day of November is the last day of November is a Saturday, and it's the 30th. What I might do then is I might put some little gift packages together. And rather than I won't be doing plants. I might do some of them Buce again, the potted ones, but more of a gift thing. So it'll probably be dry goods, botanicals boxes, stuff like that. Get those sort of started, and things that you could sort of gift to people. I might do a large, what I call a luxury botanicals box that has got some of the more expensive stuff in, and I might even put something in for me that you can buy me if you want, for all my hard work and stuff. But yeah, let me know, guys. Anyone who who's won stuff. I've got Dan's. Paul knows me, so Paul's won a lot. Liam knows how to message me. So just send me a PM. It's Glenn Andrew on Facebook. It's my middle name, Andrew. Drop me a message if you've won some stuff off me. I'll get it sorted. And if you want to buy them shrimp, Liam, we can come to some sort of deal. We can come to some sort of a deal anyway. So fantastic, guys. Appreciate everyone sticking with me, and I'm going to wrap it up there. And I will put a poll up if you guys want me to do something at the end of November, and the last day of November is the 30th. But tell me what you're after as well in that poll. Comment on the poll. Tell me what you're looking for. Tell me what you'd be interested in. Tell me what you'd buy, and I'll do some deals. Okay. So thanks everyone. Take care. Speak to you next time. I'll be on Wednesday, I think, with the shrimping around one again. It's only a short one, that is 45 minutes to an hour, something like that. Just an update on what I've been up to. Hopefully, I'll have my internet sorted in the room. So if you didn't already know, I'm not in the room at the moment. I'm green screen in the room. So take care, everybody. Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you next time. And thanks, Rob, for helping out. Take care.